Up next,
guess the teacher,
and track results.
Now please rise for the pledge.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silent meditation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Mount Carmel area, and welcome to MCA Live. I'm Rylan Ritzman.
And I'm Jalen Delaney, and here are today's announcements. Today is Monday, April 7th, day 4. If any junior is interested in helping with prom, can see Mrs. Lesko and Mrs. Croker. Any student athlete who played a sport for Lourdes and would like to attend the Our Lady of Lourdes All Sports Banquet on Monday, May 12th can pick up a form in the athletic office. Now here is Rylan with today's news.
Senator Linda Culver, who represents Pennsylvania's 27th district, has spent much of her career serving the community, first as a state representative and now as a senator. She is originally from Northumberland and continues to live in the area. Her current district office is located in Sunbury, where she works to support local families, schools, and small businesses. As part of her commitment to education, Senator Culver enjoys visiting schools and meeting students across her district. During her visit to our school, she stopped by to share her story and spend time with our tornadoes. Let's check in with MCA Live reporter Alyssa, who had the chance to speak with Senator Culver during her visit.
I'm here with Senator Culver, who is doing some reading at the elementary school. Now, Senator Culver, how often do you do community outreach like this?
So as often as I can, but typically when we're not in session, we try and get out into the district in many different ways. This is probably one of the most fun ways to do it because you get to watch, I love to watch children as their minds expand and they learn, and they'll tell you everything they are learning, but it gives you hope. Like these are our future leaders, and if we can come in and inspire them to, want to be involved, maybe be a public servant or run for office, that's wonderful.
And I heard that you did some stuff like this yesterday at Bloom Campus for Become a Senator for a Day. So can you just tell me a little bit about that? So
it was my very first Senator for a Day, and it is exposing high school students to the whole legislative process. What's it like to get a bill to become law, or what's it like to have a bill not become law? And, it was funny when you get into the committee process, things work out differently than they do when they get on to what we would call the Senate floor. And our goal was to get people to learn that it takes compromise, it takes collaboration, and a little bit better understanding how government works.
Now, what made you want to become a senator, and what's your favorite part about it?
So I wouldn't say I ever aspired to run for public office. I'd worked for a sitting House member for 21 years and absolutely loved it. The first time I worked in the office, I'm like, this is it. This is government and helping people all rolled together. And it was the two things I loved the most. When my boss retired, Merle Phillips, he asked if I would run. He actually had to kind of push me through that door. And then when Senator Gordner resigned, he's like, I really think you should do this. And I don't believe in holding a seat forever. And I was in the House. I just ran for my 7th term, and I knew it's soon time for me to move on from this. And the opportunity came up, and it's so interesting to see, both sides, the House side, the Senate side, how they collaborate. And there's always 3 branches of government, and it's just sort of nice to see how that works. So for me, it was more, I can learn more, I can do more.
Alrighty, that sounds great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you to Senator Culver for taking the time to visit our school and spend a special moment with our pre-K students. We appreciate her commitment to education and her willingness to connect with our students in the community. Jessa is back with another Guess the Teacher. Let's check out what the clues are this week.
Hey, MCA, and I'm back with this week's mystery teacher. Could you guess who it is? Their little brother is 6'8". They were hit by a car when they were 12. They ran the 100-meter hurdles in high school. They left the country and have visited Canada, but they did not need a passport. And they had braces until they were 24. Could you guess who this week's teacher is?
Thanks, Jessa. Make sure to think about it, and we'll reveal the answer later this week. On Friday, students from Mount Carmel Area Elementary School were recognized for their outstanding efforts during 2025 Readathon, sponsored by the MCA PTA. The event took place over 2 weeks in March, during which students from pre-K through 6th collectively read over 118,000 minutes. Throughout the 12-day event, students were encouraged to read as much as possible, whether at home, at school, or both. Reading on their own and being read to by a parent or friend counted towards their totals. In addition to reading, the students had the opportunity to raise support and earn prizes, all while benefiting the MCA PTA. A school-wide competition was held to see which homeroom could read the most minutes. The top 3 homeroom classes were Mrs. Mudry's class, Mrs. Tom's class, and Mrs. Kornacki's class. These homeroom received a trophy and will celebrate the classroom party. Student awards were given to the top 3 readers in each grade, as well as the top 3 readers in the entire school. The top 3 overall winners were Adrienne Reyes, Liliana LaPierre, and Sean Segrist. Certificates and ribbons were also awarded to the top 2 readers in each homeroom. The MCA PTA would like to thank the students, teachers, parents, and families, and the MCAES administration for their participation and support throughout the readathon. We'll be right back with Eben and Sports.
On Friday, the track team took on Jim Thorpe in a dual meet. These are the individuals who took first in their events. First up, Abby Clokas swept the sprints, taking the win in both the 100 and 200 meter dash, while Brooklyn Torres swept the hurdles, winning both the 100 and 300 meters. And the closeout girls running, Tessa Forspring won the 400. On the boys' side, Andrew Okuski won the 400, Lucas Edmondson won the 800, Eben Hine won the 1600, and the closeout running, Colin Kaiser won the 3200. Next up in girls jumps, Hannah Forspring won both the high jump and triple jump, while Tessa Forspring won the pole vault and Madden McHugh won the long jump. In boys jumps, Hobie Forty won the long jump, while Jude Wazicki took the triple jump win and Ben Miller won the pole vault. For girls throws, Mallory Forty won the javelin, while in boys throws, we saw Hobie Forty winning the shot put. And finally for the boys, the 4x400 meter relay team won. Overall, the boys and girls team won the meet. Tonight in sports, varsity girls softball has a home game against Panther Valley at 4:30 p.m. Varsity baseball travels to Milton for a game at 4:30 p.m. That's all for sports. Back to Jalen at the news desk.
Friday flew by and we forgot something important, your weekly dose of Devon. But have no fear, Monday's here and Devon's bringing the facts to kick off your week with a bang. Let's check it out.
It's now time for Fun Facts with Devon Clark.
Cat urine glows under a black light.
I knew what he was saying. I know. Stay tuned for another fact on Friday. This week you'll get a double dose of Devon. Today's lunch is Cajun chicken pasta with garlic bread, ham and cheese on a pretzel bun, mixed vegetables, side salad, and pineapples. Tomorrow's breakfast will be breakfast chicken patty on a biscuit, cinnamon buns, applesauce, and assorted juice. That's all for today.
Thank you to Senator Culver for visiting.
Congratulations to the track athletes who placed.
Have a money-making Monday.